This is Jaymen. How can I help you?
Hey, Jaymen, this is Pete Carey over at CSPD.
Hey, how we doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, can't complain unless you got time.
No, not a whole lot of time for the complaint. The complaint department's closed.
I understand.
What can I do for you, Jay?
Well, I had a strange occurrence happen after last Tuesday's council. We have been planning an event in Nevada for a while for Las Vegas for July, and we had the local police department there come by to talk to the hotel manager where the event will be taking place, as far as to the logistics of it, whether or not they're looking into it to see whether or not it complies with their laws, which we're confident it does. But we were just kind of hoping we could get maybe a recommendation, a letter of good standing, even a printout of like the calls to our club over the last 4 years. We're just trying to show them, that we're, that we take ourselves a little more seriously and are a little more responsible.
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do, and I'll be kind of upfront with you. I'll have Commander Mandel give these folks a call and let them know as far as how you operate your club and all that. I got to tell you, from personal level, the number of emails I've gotten from you in the last probably year or so that I consider threatening about your anger at me and the city for not taking action in an area where I'm trying to do the best I can. I wouldn't call those exactly inviting emails, Jay. And I almost called you a couple of times and said, "Hey, dude, stop doing that," because that's not something I would do to you. So I wouldn't consider that on good ground.
I do understand. I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty and candor. I can understand what you're saying. But I would say that they weren't completely inappropriate. I do hear what
those were threatening, and I think it's to the point where it gets real close, brother. I get you pissed off and angry, but some of the allegations. Let me finish. Some of the allegations, if someone from the outside would read that, it makes it sound like I'm in cahoots with other people in the marijuana industry, and that's all. We know that's BS, man. I mean, when you read that from the outside looking in, they're threatening, dude, and you should stop doing that. I will say though that if I can help you by making a phone call to these folks out there in Nevada and saying, "Hey, man, you run a legitimate business and you are a good businessman and all that," I'll have Sean do that. But when you called a little bit ago, I thought it was a good opportunity to say, man, those emails are unwelcome, dude.
Well, no, and I hear that. That was their design intent, as much as everything I've and I do hear what you're saying, sir, and I appreciate that. And again, I have tried on more than one occasion to work well with you guys. Now, what I would say is, I understand you would never give me those emails, but I would never have put you in a position that would have warranted them. So we'll just have to leave it at that. But I appreciate you making that call. Thank you for having Sean get on that for me. I appreciate that.
Who'd you talk to, Jay? Who's he call?
Let me get you that number real quick. I have it here give me 1 second while I get.
Is it like a PD out there, or is that what it is?
Yeah, they just came through, and they weren't saying yes or no. They just had heard of the event, and they were like, "How is this going to work? We don't know if this complies with the laws. We'll get back with you." And I just figured you guys could really kind of let them know what we're about.
Yeah, you're an accountable guy, and you stick by your word. So I'll do that for you. But I got to tell you, I'm not thrilled about getting any more threatening emails from you, and neither is the rest of the city. So I get you're pissed, but they do nothing but make people feel like they're threatened, dude.
I understand, sir. I do understand that. I'm not sure that I'm at a point to apologize for it necessarily.
I'm not asking for an apology. I'm giving you my perspective. As
and
the right thing.
And I am processing it. I do take your advice. I understand what you guys are saying. Again, you're not in my position, and I don't think anything I've done could be considered a physical threat. Being told that I will expose people is not a physical threat. Okay.
You're getting close, and I don't have the emails in front of me. When you start saying I'm with my last straw, you know, you guys are going to wish you didn't do this and do that. There's places where I guarantee you, brother, you'd have cops serving you a summons. Things like that. Now I know, the official. I got,
and I do. But okay, I don't want to argue with you. I do appreciate the favors that you are doing for me. I don't want to argue with you. I have made many attempts, as I have in these last. As I have in this last week, I'll state it that way, to continue to work with you guys. Okay.
Okay. Well, so I'll do what I can for you, but if you've got something to say to me, you see me at council, man. Give me a call on the phone or something like that.
I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue talking with you either. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Send these emails. And
I said it to you guys in person. Do you find it more? Is it more or less threatening when written or in person? I said the same thing to you guys in person. No, you can't claim I haven't.
Council you get censored pretty quick, dude, is all I'm saying. I think that your conduct in person is a lot more professional in your presentation than those emails. And the emails, to me, you're just mad, and you got a right to be. You're not happy with what's going on. I get that. Okay. But when you send emails like that, you get people spun up, and it doesn't help anything, is all I'm saying. But give me the name of the
I have been careful not to use profanity or threats of physical violence or anything like that. Okay. Give me a moment here, Pete. I'm going to have to look it up because it's saved in my phone, but I'm not sure where. So let me look it up.
When you look it up, shoot me an email on it. A nice email. I'm just kidding, man. Just a nice email. I'll get Sean on it. All right.
Okay. So well, yeah, I have the email. I was going to write it down, but I have it. Okay.
Yeah. Just shoot me an email. All right.
All right.
All right, Jay. See you, man.
I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Bye.